How could someone with the same diagnosis look so happy and energetic, full with so much life? Hi everyone, welcome to the channel where I talk about health, wellness and diabetes management. In this video, I will be telling us a story about diabetes, food, and the connection between what we eat and how we live. This is a story of how nutrition can either be a challenge or a powerful tool for managing diabetes. It is a story about an African woman called Amina. Amina is a mother of three living in a vibrant community in West Africa. And just like many of us, Amina grew up enjoying the rich and flavorful African dishes that she enjoyed eating, such as rice and stew, water fufu and eru, pounded yam and okra soup. And Amina never missed the chance of taking a cold, sweet drink on a sunny day. But about a year ago, Amina began to feel more tired than usual. Her energy was low. She was constantly thirsty, and no matter how much she ate, she could not feel satisfied. And so, after weeks of concern, Amina decided to visit the clinic. And then she got the word that changed everything. You have diabetes. At first, Amina felt lost. The food she enjoyed eating, the food she has been cooking for her family, all this while suddenly became an enemy. The doctor advised Amina to control her blood sugar levels. But how? She wondered. The traditional meals that Amina had grown up with were loaded with carbohydrate and often high in sugar. So how can I give up my traditional meals, something I have grown to enjoy, something that connected me and my family? Amina lamented. After much lamentation, Amina's first instinct was to cut out on everything that she loved, but this left her feeling deprived and disconnected. She started losing weight that wasn't healthy, and even her energy went down the drain. Amina was trapped between two worlds, the world of managing diabetes and the world of enjoying her typical traditional African meals. One day, while visiting her local market, Amina ran into her old friend Fatima, who had been diagnosed with diabetes. Amina was confused. How could someone with the same diagnosis look so happy and energetic, full with so much life? Fatima decided to share something that changed Amina's perspective. She said, Amina, you don't have to give up on your favorite meals. The only thing you need to do is to learn how to balance your meals. Fatima then went further to explain to Amina that most of the foods that they grew up eating, like the rice and stew, the fufu and the eru, the pounded yam and the okra soup, she don't need to give them up. But the issue is that she needs to practice portion control and also learn on how to choose the right combinations. Fatima then went ahead to show Amina how she can adjust her plate of food. She swapped her white rice for brown rice or millet, which helps to release sugar slowly into the bloodstream, and then she added some leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale into her favorite stew, filling her plate of food with nutrients that will not spike up her blood sugar levels. Amina learned that fish, which is highly consumed in almost every African dish, is good for her new lifestyle. It is rich in protein and healthy fats, and not only will it keep her full, but also it is good for heart health, especially for diabetes patients who runs a risk of developing heart problems. And so, slowly but surely, Amina began to feel better. She realized that living with diabetes does not mean that you have to forgo your delicious African meals, but that you have to learn how to balance them. So she could still enjoy a small serving of her favorite jollof rice and a larger portion of vegetables with lean protein. She also found out that by reducing the foods that are high in carbohydrate and starch, her blood sugar levels were not going up as they used to be. Her children, who at first resisted the new changes, began to love the new lifestyle. And so Amina decided not only to manage her diabetes, but also train her children on how to live a healthy lifestyle and eat healthy meals. Her children now love the taste of roasted plantains instead of frying plantains. They preferred roasted fish instead of frying fish. Sometimes her children will even run to her and ask her if they can help her to make some vegetable stir fry. How lovely. Amina's story is a story of hope. It is a story that reminds us that nutrition is a powerful tool when it comes to diabetes management. It teaches us that even our African meals, they can still be incorporated in managing diabetes. But the only thing is for us to learn how to balance them. If we can balance our African meals so as they should, if we can reduce our portion, then we can definitely manage and control diabetes using our delicious African foods. And just like Fatima told Amina, the best way to still enjoy your African meals is for you to use the plate method. When you have diabetes, when you want to eat, the best thing for you to do is to use the plate method, in which you will fill half of your plate with vegetable, a quarter with lean protein, and then the remaining quarter you fill it with healthy carbohydrates like millet or sweet potatoes. The plate system may seem like a simple formula, but it is a life changer. It can make a big difference when it comes to diabetes management. It is not about giving up on your favorite meals. No, it is just for you to look for a way that you can balance them and still enjoy your favorite meals. Today, Amina is doing well in her health. She still gathers her family around the dinner table, but then with the understanding of preparing foods that will nourish the body and not foods that are high in carbohydrate or starch and sugar. If you are watching this video up to this moment, thank you for listening to Amina's story. If you are in the same situation like Amina used to be, I hope it has inspired you that you can still eat your African meals, but then you just need to look for a way to balance it up. Remember, managing diabetes is all about making small and sustainable changes. It is not about perfection. If you found this video helpful, Click on this link to watch other videos on how to manage diabetes. Thank you very much for watching. I see you in my next video.